Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy reels over Sheila's return, Finn shares Deacon's stunning news. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester will hope that she can eventually put the Sheila Carter saga to rest. B&B suckers know Steffy's had a farewell and good disposition station recently, so she count on Deacon Sharp's keepsake being the end of all the drama. John Finnegan might admit to Steffy that attending the service helped him find the check he was later. Like Steffy, Finn may contend he's ready to put Sheila behind him and just concentrate on their family's future. Still, Deacon Sharp will throw a wrench in that plan thanks to his discovery at the crematorium. The body that just got burned up had 10 toes, so it obviously wasn't Sheila. This has to be a look-alike situation, so Deacon will present his proposition to Finn and face some dubitation. Although Finn will suppose Cleric has lost it, he'll still feel indebted to tell Steffy about the discussion latterly. Since Cleric will suspect Sheila is alive, that's clearly commodity Finn needs to partake. Of course, Finn may play down the idea and act like Deacon's grief has driven him over the edge. Although Steffy will want to believe that's the case, she knows how Sheila operates and may be far more terrified than Finn is. Will Steffy incontinently worry that Deacon is right? Sheila has come back from the grave on further than one occasion, so Steffy may suspect she's done it formerly again. Steffy might move Finn that this is an commodity they can just dismiss. Finn's updates could leave Steffy sleeping with one eye open and stewing that Sheila could target her at any moment. Indeed, if Steffy calms down and tries to believe Sheila is truly gone, dubiities may start pecking her in the reverse of her mind. Steffy might sweat that Sheila has faked her demise and that she could be conniving a revengeful return. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Sheila will indeed make an instigative comeback sooner or laterly, so we offer prognostications on her ineluctable battle with Steffy. A frantic Cleric gets a big surprise. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, April 8, 2024, reveal Cleric in a state of shock over the state of a dead body's bases. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, the toes tell all Deacon Sharp just couldn't handle Sheila Carter going off to the crematorium on her own, so he claimed on accompanying her. Formerly again, he gave an superheated speech about how much he loved her and wished she'd just open her eyes and call him daddy one further time. B&B spoilers Monday, April 8, a frantic Cleric gets a big surprise also. For some really crazy reason, he chose to be the one to light the fire that would turn her body to ashes. He pushed the button to turn on the cremation chamber and the dead body was pulled into the deers. Still, the mask moved to reveal some bases. Cleric did some quick counting and realized that this body had 10 toes when Sheila only had 9. The dead body sure looked like Sheila, but it couldn't be her. Nothing knows the state of Sheila's bases better than Cleric. Also read, The Bold and the Beautiful. There's what you need to know about the real Sean Cannon on Monday. He tries his stylish to get the body out of there so he has evidence of what he saw, but it's to no mileage. B&B spoilers, what will Deacon Sharp do now? Cleric has to tell someone what he discovered and goes to the only person who might believe he's not crazy. Still, this makes no sense to John Finnegan. He saw Sheila's body after Steffy Forrester Finnegan plunged a cutter into her casket in the middle of his living room. He indeed touched her blood. But Cleric is pertinacious that he saw 10 toes. He knows that Sheila is out there nearly and wants Finn's help in locating her. Since Hope Logan is the only other person who cares about Deacon, will she join the hunt? It would give her commodity to do now that Thomas Forrester is gone and bring her near to Finn. Steffy would clearly not like that, proving that if anyone can bring on all the drama, indeed when missing and fake dead, it's surely Sheila Carter. Sheila lives, Casey hint, who's in the casket? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, April 8 indicate that suckers have earned their I told you so moment as Sheila Carter's cadaver ended up with 10 toes. You would suppose Deacon Sharp would have checked this days agone. Casey suggested at this thriller last night. Who was in Sheila's pall? Sheila Carter is alive. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers have eventually revealed what suckers have suspected for weeks. After Cleric accompanied Sheila's body to the crematorium, he was shocked to see that the body had 10 toes. Cleric riots for them to stop the machine because he knows this is Aunt Sheila. Sheila cut off one of her toes along with some hair to fake her death while she was on the run. Ultimately it was discovered that Sheila was alive, but all of the charges ended up being dropped. Now Sheila is out there formally again on the Angel, and no bone knows where she might be. Is the real Sheila in trouble nearly? Last night, the bold and the beautiful supervising patron Casey posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, "Don't miss Friday's #BoldAndBeautiful, you need to watch it live. Especially the last 10 seconds. Eyes of course, that 10 seconds seems to point to Sheila's 10 little piggies that are all still complete and exposed for the world to see. Unfortunately, Sheila no way had 10 toes, so there's no way that this woman could be her. What has happened to the real Sheila? Obviously, Sheila was Aunt the Bone, who Steffy Forrester picked and killed in the cliff house that night that someone attacked her. Who was pretending to be Sheila, and why? Will the real Sheila show up now that the verity is out? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Monday, April 8th, Sheila lives, Casey hint, who's in the casket? Screenshot The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, who is in Sheila Carter's casket? Now that we know Sheila is Aunt the Bone in that casket, who's there? Sheila said many times that she was talking to someone from her history. Who was Sheila talking to? Could it have been Sugar, who had surgery times ago to look exactly like Sheila? Could it have been someone differently who had a major issue with Steffy? Sheila could have faked her death in this case, because she would have allowed herself to be picked. Did someone kidnap Sheila and go after Steffy? Could Sheila have conned someone into trading her places? How did another body that looks just like Sheila end up in a pall? Where did the real Sheila go? Cleric ponders the insolvable about Sheila, and Luna cracks under pressure. Last week, Deacon arranged an honorary service to say farewell to Sheila, which was a bone of contention for numerous. Hope was torn whether or not to go to support her pater. But she did. Steffy couldn't believe Finn would go say farewell to the woman who tried to kill them, but he did as well, and used the occasion to try and push Hope into taking back Liam. That would break some of his problems with Liam butting into his marriage. Still, it was the final moments of the week that transferred observers into a huff. Deacon said a final farewell to Sheila at the crematorium, indeed formally again lifting the distance on her face to see her one last time. He also pushed the button to fire up the furnace and started Sheila's body rolling towards the deers. As it sloped to go by, the distance slipped, revealing Sheila's bases and 10 toes. Sheila toes BB Cleric contended to stop the cremation, but it sounded it was too late. Coming up, Deacon says, Finn, they had 10 toes. What if she's alive? If Sheila is alive, also who did Steffy kill, and who was just cremated? With Thomas taking off to Paris, RJ formerly floated the idea to Zend and Luna, they need to step up to help with the Hope for the unborn line. Coming week, Hope tells Luna she'd really love it if she could work nearly with Zend. I am sure he has plenitude of secrets to partake. This easily pushes Luna to her breaking point, as if she wasn't formerly there. Coming up, RJ asks, Luna, did Commodity be after the party? Luna cries. Will she eventually tell him what Mommy's special mints led to that night?